Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to another Hearthstone video. So between expansions there's always a time when the amount of fun I have in Hearthstone is slowly decreasing because everyone is running the same decks over and over again. That is normally after 2 or 3 months since the last expansion was released, and now the time is starting again. So I'm totally looking for new decks. Unfortunately, there are not that many to find. One I found, on the other hand, is our deck made by Up Next, and he was using a Murloc Warlock deck over the last couple of days to go from rank 20 to 10 in under an hour. And I definitely wanted to try this deck out, so that's why we are playing it today. Starting here against the Rogue, so of course the Rogue is just playing his quest. Pretty boring, which on the other hand means that we need to kill our opponent kind of fast. Otherwise we are unfortunately just going down. So we will just start then. Let's see. So we can start with the Warrior, but then he's probably just killing it with a weapon, and then we have no chance to activate either the Lookout or the Rockpool Hunter. So for now I would say we will just drop the Voidwalker here, which is a bit better than the Imp in this situation, because then we have a taunt, and if we have a taunt, he cannot just kill the Bluegill Warrior, for example. So that's why we are dropping the Voidwalker, which is just getting backstabbed, unfortunately. Oh boy. Backstabbing in the quest, Rogue. And the weapon is of course killing the Voidwalker then. Yeah, Murloc Tidecaller, that's fine. So we can just go Murloc Tidecaller then, using the coin here, dropping the Warrior as well, and going for 2 in the face. Plus the Murloc Tidecaller is of course getting buffed here. So he's then using the weapon to take down the Bluegill Warrior. Just playing a Mimic Pot, totally fine. So we will then drop the Rockpool Hunter on the Murloc Tidecaller and also the Malchezaar's Imp. So the Rockpool Hunter is buffing the Tidecaller to a 3/3. And additionally, this one's also getting buffed because we're playing a Murloc. So all in all, that's a very aggressive move. The Imp is just there for the stats right now. So that's a 4 in the face. Opponent down to 21. Next up, we have the Tidehunter, which would be then 2 Murlocs. So buffing the Tidecaller twice. Or we're just playing the Lookout here to find another Murloc. One of those. Yeah, that's the chart. Okay. So he's shaggling, or he is freezing the Tidecaller. And Bilefin Tidehunter. Alright, so that's a little taunt here. The end of Firefly. The quest right now is still at 1. And we also have the Bilefin Tidehunter, which would buff the Murloc Tidecaller quite a lot. And it's more mana efficient to play the Tidehunter and the both Tidehunters instead of just dropping the Lookout. So that's why we are doing that. So here we go. The Tidecaller is getting buffed heavily, plus we're getting a small little taunt here on the board as well. We will then take out... I will give him the shard instead of... I don't like that the Bilefin Tidehunter is surviving here, so if he's dropping the shard again for the quest, that is fine. I mean, he's freezing the Tidecaller again and again, but it's definitely better than giving him a taunt in this situation, because if he's getting taunts later as 5/5s on the board, that's definitely not very funny. The opponent going for a dagger. He's taken care of the ooze. And he will now hit the Tidecaller, killing it. We still have a lot of damage on the board, so don't forget that. That's just another Bilefin Tidehunter. Let's just hope he's not getting that back. Doesn't look like it. Wow, he's in a very defensive position. We will drop the Lookout here. Find on the Murloc, we will discover one. And there is another Murloc Tidecaller. So that is definitely the right choice. Gonna drop the Tidecaller here. We will then trade a bit. So we're gonna take down this little guy. We are using the small Murloc to also heal the Bilefin. The rest is going for the face, so that's another 5 into the face. Down to 15, we're also dropping the Imp, of course. Have a board full of units. His quest is currently only at 2, so he's still missing a bit. And the 2 were from the Bilefin Tidehunter, and they are all out. If he was not getting one with the pot. Just another Glacial Shard. Okay, so he's going on to 13. He's nearly down. Oh, we have so much stuff on the board, plus the Tidecaller might get buffed here. Oh, we're just picking up the gentle Megasaur. Well, that is a lot of extra power we can find. Plus 3 attack, definitely picking this one up, and that is then enough to kill him. So easy peasy, the quest rogue is dying here in a couple of turns. Game 2, and we might be lucky today because, as you can see, there is another rogue incoming, which is pretty amazing for our deck, because the rogue, if he's just playing the quest again, is just going super slow. We have a Grimscale Oracle again, we have the Rockpool Hunter, with that we can buff the Grimscale Oracle. Then a Lookout is coming, or the Tidehunter, one of those. That's a pretty good start. Even better would be, of course, a Warleader on turn 3, but I'm not complaining otherwise. Definitely a good start, and there is a quest unexpected. Really unexpected. Soulfire, yeah, give me more damage here. You know what, we will go into the coin and the Tidehunter. Otherwise he's just killing our Grimscale Oracle with the weapon. So if he's now using the weapon, he's killing the Murloc Tidehunter, but we will then just drop the Rockpool Hunter and buff the Murloc Scout. So he's getting 2 here now. He's not playing another unit, of course, because he needs the weapon out. Coldlight Seer, yeah, pretty good. So let's just buff our Murloc Scout and 2 in the face. So these units are now kinda out of reach for our opponent. We can then play the Coldlight Seer here. We can, backstepping again. We can use the Primalfin Lookout, Rash Burglar, which is probably also spawning the patches. No, it's not using that. Okay. Fine by myself, totally. Finja the Flying Star coming as well. So the Lookout is discovering as another Murloc, which is definitely the Murloc Warleader, by far the best choice you can get here. So what he's then doing, he's using the usual Brewmaster to take down the Primalfin Lookout. We on the other hand are dropping the Warleader as well as the Grimscale Oracle. Yeah, Ferryman, just give him that back. Oh, why are you trading with this one? Doesn't make too much sense. Why is he not picking up the bigger guy? Ah, because he has a Stone Tusk Boar. Okay, so he's taking 3 more points of damage, but the Boar is also killing the other Murloc here that we have. This is Sniper. We have the Warleader here, but this one is not just going down, so I'm not a huge fan of that. Probably then, let's just use the Soulfire here. Hopefully he's not hitting... Oh, he's hitting Finja. That was the worst. Oh man. So then the Sniper for the face. The Grimscale Oracle, which is buffing the units, so the other Murlocs, but of course he's just using the weapon to take down the Blowgill Sniper. Dagger, yeah, as expected, so he's hitting this one probably. Firefly, which gives him a Flame Elemental into his hand. He's dropping that directly. Were you really going for the smaller one? No. Well, it was looking like he was going for the smaller one. Pretty strange. Bilefin Tidehunter. So why not just drop that here? We're going for the Murloc Warleader, of course. Buffing our units. And well, that means he's hitting that. Let's just go for the face. So that is a 14. We're still at 30 life. If he's not able to clear everything, the Coldlight Seer is just giving every Murloc now +2 life. Depends a bit on if he has a spell in hand that can hit the Warleader, because otherwise what he's doing is just hitting the Ooze here, and he's still not able to kill the Warleader. So he then can kill, for example, the Bilefin Tidehunter. His quest is now finished. He is still at 2 mana, so if he has a preparation, then he can just use the preparation, and he's in a good spot. Currently, oh, why are you not hitting the Tidehunter instead? Okay. We got another Warleader, look at that, boys. So just the Murloc Warleader, the Coldlight Seer, buffing our stuff here. We have 11 damage on the board. That is now hitting him. He's down to 2. What he is doing, he's dropping the quest. There was no preparation. That means the quest is costing him 5. So he only has 2 mana left. With the 2 units on the board, what he can do is he can kill, for example, the Coldlight Seer here or the Bilefin Tidehunter. He cannot right now kill one of the Murloc Warleaders. Counterfight coin. That is... Ooh, Speedy Mad. Ooh, he might just kill himself. Why would you do that? And why is he not hitting himself at least once? Wow. That was sick. I mean, he's still losing, but he was not hitting himself once. That is amazing. It's pretty madness was just killing our units. Last but not least, our last opponent is using a Druid, so expect some pretty aggressive matchup here. Soulfire, I'm not sure if we want that early on. Have the Tidehunter, Rockpool Hunter, which is then hopefully buffing the Tidehunter here. We will see about that. Gentle Megasaur coming on turn 4. Yeah, it's good. I mean, probably dropping the Soulfire here, to be honest. Not interested in playing that, at least for now. He's replacing all 3 cards. Also a Tidehunter coming. And to be honest, we might just play the Tidehunter instead. There's then 2 Murlocs on the board. Depends a bit on how fast our opponent is starting. Oh, nothing for him. Wow. Nothing for him. Okay. So I would say we're then just dropping the Tidecaller. And then the Tidehunter, or we are dropping the Rockpool Hunter and buffing the Tidecaller. One of those. Again, depending on what our opponent is doing. That's just the power of the wild. Wow. Just the power of the wild. We got a Sniper here, not really that useful. If we drop the Rockpool Hunter, the Panther can still kill the Murloc Tidecaller. So it's not that useful, to be honest. On the other hand, we can just drop some Murloc Tidehunters here, and then we also have 3 attack on the Tidecaller. And just going for the face situation. He will then use his unit to take down the Tidecaller. At least I would assume that, otherwise it's pretty dangerous for him. On the next turn, we can already use coin into the Gentle Megasaur. Oh, he's buffing that thing. So, still killing the Tidecaller, I would assume. There you go. In that situation, we might then play Sniper and Rockpool Hunter, for example. Or Sniper and Tidehunter. Then there's only the problem that if our opponent is using... If he's using a swipe, he could kill everything. So, just do the Sniper here. I would say we're going for the Rockpool Hunter then. Just buff those. That means if he has a swipe, then at least 1 unit is surviving, which is something. Our board right now is pretty strong because of the Gentle Megasaurs coming. Star Creeper, yeah, it's not doing much. Star Creeper is not doing much, at least not enough, because the Gentle Megasaur is hopefully giving us a 3 extra attack. No, but we would get Poison. We could also get the +1 attack here. So if we pick up Poison, we're of course not increasing our damage output, but we can instantly killing the Tar Creeper here. And to be honest, I like that more than just picking up the extra stats here. So just Poison, killing the Tar Creeper, another 7 into the face. So he's down to 16. We have more damage with the Soulfire in hand. We have still more Murlocs incoming with the Tidehunter, and we have the option to just draw an extra card next turn. Plus, don't forget right now, that's already 12 damage that we have on board. So if we just go Soulfire, we're winning the game as well. And there is a swipe. Oh, still 2 units on the board. That's just the pirate incoming from the hand. Also, he's playing aggressive cards, but right now that's not really aggressive what he's doing. Lookout is fine. We will discover another Murloc. Finja the Flying Star, yeah, for sure. Going for that. And then we are just stopping the Bilefin Tidehunter, another 2 into the face. The opponent is going down to 14. Board is still full of small little Murlocs. Finja the Flying Star will be played next turn. And then probably also Voidwalker. We are keeping the Soulfire for the extra burst in the end. Vicious Fledgling. Yeah, he is definitely playing an aggressive deck. But man, he's falling so far behind. Innervate. So what else is coming? Mark of the Lotus. Oh, to be honest, we don't care too much for those. Even if he's getting double Wind Fury, that is only 16 points of damage. Rockpool Hunter. Ooh. So do we just increase our damage output right now and not playing the Finja? Let's see. We have currently 8 damage on the board, so it would be 9. We are only missing 1 with the Soulfire here. Yeah, we will just go for the Rockpool Hunter. And let's draw another card. The Imp. Oh yeah. So let's drop the Imp. We're dropping the Rockpool Hunter. Let's just buff this one. Voidwalker's coming. Just going for the face here. We don't care about the Fledglings. He's out of cards nearly. There's 1 card left. We have the Soulfire for 4 more damage that can hit the face. He needs to clear the whole board, otherwise he is down. So that is one hell of a task for him. Just a shapeshift. Yeah, that is not working for you. Would needed another swipe here. Voidwalker going down. That's a Tar Creeper. We don't care for that. Direwolf Alpha. No, we don't care at all. He's going for the face. Maybe trying to find a taunt here. Wind Fury. Yeah, he can kill another unit. Still not good enough. We're just winning the game. We have the poison unit here. He's at 5. We're not even forced to play the Soulfire. But of course, just for the fun, we are playing the Soulfire. So he's down to 1. We're dropping Finja. There's a Murloc Warleader as well. So we can just play that. We could have also played the Seadevil Stinger, and then the Warleader would be coming for more or less free because we are just playing that then with our own life. So Seadevil Stinger is an interesting card, and that gives us a win streak here. So 3 in a row with the Murloc Warlock deck. An interesting deck type, so you might just want to check that out, especially if you are interested in playing Warlocks again, because Warlocks right now are not that often to be found on the ladder. I guess the overall population of Warlock on the ladder is under 2% right now, which is one of the lowest for any class ever in Hearthstone. So pretty bad spot for the class, unfortunately. So guys, with that, I'm at the end. Thank you for watching until the end, and I hope to see you then in the next episode of Hearthstone deck videos. Thanks for joining, and I will see you soon, guys. Bye bye. Have a good night. Sleep well.